It's been 6 years since I quit my full-time job to shed hunt for a living, and a lot has changed in the world. And I, in a lot of ways, have gotten away from shed hunting as much as I used to, and I'm tired of that. So I've been wanting to make this announcement. I've been working on this for so long, but I want to tell you guys about this series that I have planned out, that I have scheduled out, and that I've figured out, and it's gonna be epic. Before I tell you too much though, let's just roll the intro. That's a heavy buck. I just matched him. Did you go up and get him? So as you guys saw there, I'm going to attempt to be the first person to pick up a shed antler in all 50 states. I'm super nervous about this. It's going to be crazy time consuming, a ton of travel. It's going to be super expensive, and I'm going to try to be done by the end of shed season 2024. So I already made my first trip. I went on a 3,500 mile road trip this past week and started doing my best to get going on some states. And I'll be honest, it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but those videos will be going live. The first video in that series is actually live right now on the YouTube channel. I went to Nebraska with the boys from Identical Draw, so you can check it out. It's live over there. Go watch it. So a lot of the questions I've been asked is, how am I going to accomplish this knowing very little about this state? I plan to scout them using Onyx, other e-scouting tools. I'm also going to meet up with shed hunters in different places, and part of the reason I'm going to do that is to highlight them, show off how they shed hunt in other areas, what people love so much about finding antlers, and show a lot of the things about this community that I think make it really great. The other way is, how am I going to pay for this? Luckily, I have some amazing partners that are helping me fund this, that have really stepped up. Onyx, Vortex, First Light, Sheep Feet, All In, Canvas Cutter, Remington Prime, just to name, you know, a handful of the partnerships that I have. Another big one that I'm working with this year is Marsupial Gear. So super excited to be bringing this stuff to pass with the help of these amazing sponsors. Also, I'm going to rely on you guys to help me fund this thing. One way that we do that is through merchandise, and I've dropped a whole new line of patriotic merchandise. It's all American themed. We're calling this the United Sheds of America, and I got t-shirts, hats, hoodies, all brand new merch that nobody's ever seen before, and I love the way it turned out. My buddy Joe Seema did a lot of work on it, and I'm stoked for the merchandise that we're going to be dropping, and that's also live right now. Get Shedcrazy.com, all this merch. Go grab you some. Another thing that I'm going to be offering is Instagram subscriptions. So for $5 a month, you can subscribe on Instagram, and you'll get access to some premium content. Not the OnlyFans kind, all right? So don't get your hopes up. But what you'll get is spoiler alerts about the tour, where I'm headed next, inside content, inside information about the tour, how it's going, and then I'll also be really active answering questions over there. So get in on that. The last thing I want to tell you about, there's a link in the description of this video that has a Google form, and it will also be on Instagram in my link tree. So if you want to help out with the tour, you want to get a hike in, or if you have information or knowledge about a state that you don't mind sharing for the purpose of this tour, you can fill out that Google form about where it's located, the type of land that it is that you want to hike or whatever. Just a few questions there that'll help me know and kind of narrow down what I'm going to be doing and make a plan for each state. So that would be a huge help if you would fill that form out if you're interested in getting together and maybe getting a hike done in one of these states. So there it is, folks. That's the tour. It's the biggest thing that I've ever done. I'm super excited to tell you about it. That's the whole thing right there. So I hope you enjoy this tour. Go watch the Nebraska video. It's live now, and we'll be dropping videos every single week from a new state in the United States. So let's go get it.